Good evening, everybody. I'm Heather Scattergood, and I'm working with the SMH Arts Committee to bring you all here tonight. We're so happy to welcome the Dock Academy students and their families. I have to tell you, we have gotten such a great response from all the young artists in this room. The art wall has been so very well received. They loved it last year, and I might just say even a little more maybe this year. We recognize the importance of art and creativity in our lives, and we know that it's a fundamental part of what makes us all human, and at every age of our life, whether you're a young artist starting out or artists that are living here and all the in-between, we know that the arts help us process emotion, relate to others, and discover purpose we didn't even know for our lives. Here, the SMH Arts Committee was formed about 12 years ago, and we really wanted to highlight all the talent that we have living in this community. And from that, we've wanted to expand it out to an intergenerational form. So we're so grateful to have all of you here and for all of you to share your art with us. And I just wanted to take a moment to recognize the residents here tonight that serve on the SMH Arts Committee. If you could stand, and if you're not going to stand, could you at least raise your hand, please? Thank you. This committee put together everything for the art gallery wall that we have. They created the idea, they did the measurements, went out to decide where and what materials to be used so that it could really feature the artwork well, and that it could be attainable for all the residents that live here in the community and people that come out from the side of this community here in the greater community to enjoy it. We are very grateful tonight for Libby Musselman, who's part of the SMH Arts Committee, and Mrs. Kim Berge, who really brought this together. And we are thrilled to have Kim here to say a few words.
Well, I definitely also want to recognize the South Mennonite Home Arts Committee. I'm so grateful that you are hosting us at Dock Mennonite Academy to be a part of your community here and to highlight these really special artists that we have here tonight. I feel that art can be such a meaningful experience for people of all ages, from the young to the very old. And you really are never too young or too old to use your imagination when you look at art and when you make art yourself. And I always tell my students this, they might even remember me saying this, but art is something that you can continue to do your whole life. Your knees might give out and you can't play soccer anymore, but you can pick up a pencil or a paintbrush, and it's a really special thing to be able to carry art with you your whole life. I do want to say a thank you to the parents that are here too of our young artists. It's probably because of you having art materials available at home and encouraging creativity in your home that we have the students that we have here tonight, because art is important in your home and you encourage your young children to have creativity. So I'm really grateful for that. And I also want to thank Libby Musselman and also Alice Wolfgang, who's back there with some of the Arts Committee. They were my art teachers when I was a student at Dock. Back then it was called Penn View Christian School, and we're talking in the early 1980s. And I remember my very first time going to the art room. It was in a one-room schoolhouse that was totally rehabbed to be an art room, and the smell of that room is still in my nose. That tempera paint you can smell when you walk in the door, and I thought I had entered heaven. And I remember getting to use things I never had an experience with before. And then when I got older and I got to the middle school art room with Alice, she had introduced me to artists like Rembrandt and Van Gogh. I had never heard of them, and I was just so excited. And she taught us to use materials like acrylic paints and silk screening, things that I never even dreamed of being able to use. And so I remember that as a teacher now myself, because it is nothing more exciting than seeing one of you young artists try something new for the first time and get excited about it. And that brings me so much joy as a teacher, because it reminds me of when I was a student so long ago. So, students, I want to thank you for being here tonight. I want to thank you for being creative, open-minded, willing to take risks when you try something new. That's a big deal. And I also recognize that you all are growing up in an age where everything around you is digital. And technology is a very important part of your life every day. But it's also a temptation to lose our creativity, to turn to digital devices instead of turning into our own imaginations and creativity. So I'm really proud of you for still holding on to that and not letting the technology influence you in a way that you lose your creativity. So continue creating, continue making, and I hope everyone enjoys the interviews that we have with our artists tonight.
Hello, my name is Nyla Katzer. I'm 11 years old and I'm in 6th grade. My favorite art materials to use are probably like acrylic paints and ink. I like making a lot of different art. I'm working on a landscaping painting right now. And in the future, I hope to make more sculptures and more paintings.
Hello, my name is Annie Wong. I'm 14 years old. I'm in 8th grade. My favorite material is to use markers to paint. I enjoy making paintings about my dogs and the things I like in our lives. And in the future, I hope to make a big painting with different materials.
Hello, my name is Gerald Peacock. I am 11 years old and I am in 5th grade. My favorite art materials to use are yarn. I enjoy making weaving, and in the future, I hope to make more realistic art pictures.
Hello, my name is Quinn Coddington. I'm 11 years old and I'm in 5th grade. I would say my favorite art material to use is clay. I enjoy making a bunch of sculptures and things, and in the future, I would like to make more of those.
Hello, I'm Wesley Landis, and I'm 11 years old, and I'm in 5th grade. My favorite art materials to use are probably paint or like pencils, because I like to color. And I enjoy making landscapes.
Hello, my name is Hannah Kratz, and I'm 10 years old, and I'm in 4th grade. My favorite art materials to use are watercolor and colored pencils. I enjoy making like landscapes, and in the future, I hope to make pottery.
Hello, my name is Elwood Westhoff, and I am 10 years old, and I'm in the 4th grade. My favorite art materials are probably watercolor and paints, because I love making like painted things. And I also enjoy making like doodles and other like paintings and stuff like that. And I hope in the future to make like more realistic paintings.
Hello, my name is Owen Minninger. I am 7 years old. I am in 2nd grade. My favorite art materials to use are Sharpies and paint. I enjoy making crafts. In the future, I hope to make comics.
Hello, my name is Gavin Kalen. I am 7 years old. I am in first grade. My favorite art materials to use are paint. I enjoy making animals. In the future, I hope to make a robot in art.
Hello, my name is Rowan.
How old are you?
Almost 7.
And what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Your favorite art materials to use are?
Everything.
And you enjoy making?
Pottery.
And in the future, you hope you can make?
Cups and bowls and pottery. Hello, my name is Lucia Bird. I am 6 years old. I am in kindergarten. My favorite art materials to use are paint. I enjoy making pinch pots. In the future, I hope to make a galaxy in art. Hi, my name is Isabel, and I am 10 years old. I am in 4th grade. My favorite materials are to use colored pencils and yarn. I enjoy making candy paintings, and in the future I hope to make pottery in our art. Hello, my name is Michaela Clark. I'm 11 years old, and I'm in 5th grade. My favorite art materials to use are colored pencils. I enjoy making cartoon art, and in the future I hope to make more paintings and art.
Hi, my name is Madeline Ketteritz. I am 12 years old. I'm in 6th grade. My favorite art materials to use are colored pencils. I enjoy making realism art, and in the future I hope to make more realism equine in art.
Hello, my name is Tilly Evans. I am 9 years old. I'm in 3rd grade. My favorite art materials to use is colored pencils and yarn. I enjoy making paintings. In the future, I hope to make pottery art. My name is Vivian Apolito. I am 9 years old and I'm in 3rd grade. My favorite art materials to do is watercolor. I enjoy making crafts. In the future, I hope to make pottery and art. And now the real reason you're here. We welcome you to go see and enjoy your artwork that you've created that you get to share with your families, and please enjoy refreshments as well. Thank you very much for coming tonight and sharing your talents with us.